Welcome to week 4 Tuesday. Today we have Mexican. So we'll have a rice, then we'll have some pork chops, some beans, and then we'll serve that with some guacamole, salsa, and sour cream and cheese. So let's start with the rice. So here we have this is a can of tomatoes which we will puree. We have some stock, chicken stock. We have long grain rice here, some onions. This is lemon juice. This is cilantro. So these are for at the end, we'll put it on the rice. This is garlic, a lot of garlic, some jalapenos for some heat, and this is cumin. And we have olive oil to start off. So we will puree this with the onions, and then we will mix it. We will mix the stock along with the cumin, and then we'll cook it. And then we'll boil it, bring it to a boil, and then we'll use that in the rice. The boiling liquid we'll use in the rice. So that's it for the rice. Let's talk about the pork chops. So for the pork chops, we took 4 bone-in pork chops. So you can see these are bone-in pork chops. We cut the sides of the fat just so that it lays flat. That's the purpose of that. And then for the marinade, what we used was some brown sugar, salt, chili powder, cumin, smoked paprika, dried oregano, granulated garlic, onion powder, cracked black pepper, and then we mixed all that up with olive oil. And then what we did is we took it out of the fridge and we patted it dry. We sprayed this pan with PAM spray, and then we marinated the pork chops and we put it here. For the black beans, we have 1 can of black beans. This is black. We'll use the liquid as well. This some onions, garlic, some jalapenos, some cilantro, and some cumin. Very simple, and this is olive oil. We'll put this in the oven at 425 for about 15 minutes. I've pureed the tomato and the onions, so I'll put this into this bowl. And to this we'll add the chicken stock. This is the cumin. And salt. We'll bring this up to a boil. Let's mix it first. We'll bring this up to a boil while we cook the rice, and then we'll use this liquid to make the rice. So I have 1 cup of rice, and this is the amount of liquid I need. I have the pan heating over medium-high heat. I'll add the olive oil to this and bring it up to so that it's shimmering. So that'll take about a minute or so, and then we'll add the rice. So the oil is hot enough, so we'll put the rice in now, and we'll cook it for about 5 minutes. We'll turn it down a little bit. Till the rice is toasted. It has been around 5 minutes. So now I'm going to add the jalapenos. Cook it for just a bit, and then we'll add the garlic. adjust the heat as necessary. If it's getting too hot, turn it down. Make sure that you don't burn. So just for a minute. And now I'll add the garlic. At this point we're going to add the hot tomato that we boiled, and then we'll cook it for 15 minutes covered. At this point the rice is cooking, the pork chops are out of the oven, so I'll start cooking the beans. So for the beans I need about a tablespoon of olive oil, and then we'll put the onions, and the jalapenos in. So I cut this a little big because I want the heat from the jalapenos. We'll add a little bit of salt. Don't put too much because we don't know how much the beans have. And then a little bit of pepper. Once it becomes translucent, we'll add the garlic in here. So at this point we'll put the garlic in. You can see now that the garlic is cooked and the onions are very translucent. So we'll add the cumin powder here. We'll mix this and we'll cook it for a minute, and then we'll add the beans. So this will allow the cumin powder to bloom in the oil and flavor the oil. This has been cooking for some time, so I want to add the black beans here. The black beans are cooked, so it shouldn't take much time. Added a little bit of salt, and this consistency. I want to keep this consistency as this will thicken a little bit. So I'll add half of the cilantros, or maybe 3/4 of the cilantros, and keep the rest for garnish, and I'll turn the heat off. So at this point I want to transfer this to the serving bowl. This is how the pork chop looks. We'll carve this and then plate it. The rice is cooked, so we'll add the cilantro to this. And we'll mix it. So this is lime juice. So we'll add this at the end. We'll mix it. And let's taste it to see if it needs anything. I think it's perfect. There's enough salt, so we'll cover this and we'll keep it for maybe 5-10 minutes. We have rice in a tomato puree. We have black beans and pork, and this is guacamole, sour cream, salsa, and some cheese. So, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Please don't forget to subscribe and share my videos. Thank you. Bon appetit and have a good night.